All right, Capricorn, welcome in. Your turn for your May monthly reading. How's everyone doing? I hadn't realized I hadn't even done my own signs reading yet. I looked at the last, I got two left. I was like, oh, didn't realize it was Capricorn. How are you guys doing? We are, let's see. We are just at the tail end of the energy of the full moon in Scorpio, which occurred on Monday. This is Wednesday, so we're still in the energy. That was intense. I don't know if you're noticing, but there's some really bizarre stuff going on. Oh my gosh, bizarre stuff. So let's talk about it. Going outside, we're receiving so many upgrades to the physical vessel. So the eyes have been the focus lately. It seems like everything seems to be super bright, like 100 times brighter, and vision's blurry. I'm driving down the road going, okay, I've got trifocals on, and which level can I see clearly? I can't. Thought it was just my eyes because I do have cataracts, but talked to somebody else in the spiritual community who keeps track of the solar flares and the Schumann resonance and everything, and she's like, have you noticed the stuff going on with the eyes? I'm like, oh, yes. So it's not just me, it's not just my eyes. Also been having a lot of deja vu happening in an interesting situation. So was watching something on TV last night, streaming something, and it was a current episode, but there was something in that episode where I went, have I watched this already? It had just aired. I couldn't have watched it. And then taking one of my ladies I take care of, took her to the doctor's yesterday. She's in there, and I'm sitting there, just killing time, playing something on my phone or reading an article, and I'm overhearing an elderly gentleman having a conversation with his son, and it stopped me. I'm going, the guy and his son are even familiar. I was like, I've been in this experience before. It was, I've had deja vus before, but this is like next level deja vu. Blatant deja vu. There's a reason why I'm talking about this. I don't know, Capricorn, if you're experiencing the same things, but let's see what wants to come out in your reading for the month of May. Definitely next level. I don't just want to say spirituality, it's consciousness, it's abilities, it's like not just my light body is upgrading, my physical body is upgrading, and which is always true, but this time they're upgrading at the same level. That's wild. That just downloaded. Yeah, put a pin in that, Capricorn. Let's see where we're going. Who else do I have left? Interesting. I'm like, there's a lot that Spirit wants me to see right now. Like, my eyes are like, I can't get them wider. I have Gemini will be next after you. Interesting. So check your birth chart, see where Gemini hits what's in Gemini and what house it's in. For some odd reason, that wants to come through. Let's get going here. It's just, I've only been up for maybe an hour and a half, and it's been a wild morning already. Like, good, but I love the mind-blowingness of it all. It's like, for me, it's like I have been waiting for this return to this for a very, very long time, and it elates me. So forgive me if I'm just like everywhere, because I'm incredibly joyful and thankful and right now. And that's a good place to be, because anything less than that feels like mud, right? Okay, let's get going here. Got this one sticking out. We've got exchanging gifts. Yeah, just what I was doing there. You know, I know a lot of us out there are activators, and just our spoken word. Because it is funny. I'm really a very shy person. Very quiet. I like to sit and observe instead of interact. But I find that when I'm click that camera on for whatever reason, well, thank you. I hear you. It just, it's like I get activated because I know I'm activating anyone who will be hearing my words and hearing the timbre of my voice. You know, my voice is getting deeper as I get older, as I age out of this body, but elevate up spiritually and energetically. So it just, I think I find it very funny that I talk so much when I'm on camera, because if you ever have recorded a video, you're watching yourself. So I'm talking to all aspects of myself, and it makes me giddy. It does. I cannot lie. Ooh, look at that. I don't read these cards in reverse, but I'm getting a big smile on the fact that this one's in reverse. It is a number 44, so angelic assistance for sure around you, around us, Capricorns. But the thinker in the reverse, I'm not even going to go get the book, because like I said, I never read these cards in reverse, but it's showing itself purposefully. It's like clarity, envisionment is what I was going to say. And I stopped myself going, like, that's not a word. But, yeah, you know, no longer being led by the mind, trapped by the mind, believing that we're trapped by the mind. No more. It's done. It's over with. And because of that, because of some sort of a veil lifting from the hearing the humanness of things, we're able to step out of that box and really show ourselves. Also receive from others. Even if, that's very interesting, even if that other person is another oh my. Wow. Wow. I still don't know why that happened, whether I'm being stopped or if just something needed to clear. I mean, even my voice sounds different to me. That's interesting. Being able to speak your truth. shall we carry on? All right. Wow. Oh, wow, here it comes again. It's like a wave of what else for Capricorn? Fork in the road. I actually want to, there's another 4. It says number 13 card. So 444. I almost want to say here that the group of Capricorns that I'm reading for, they've made a decision. It's like do or die. I'm hearing do or die. I'm gonna write that down. Do. It's like now is the time. Get out of my head. Get into my truth. Express myself. May have been procrastinating, moving forward, or walking away, or just making a general decision. They may have been very difficult for you recently, and I feel like now the decision either has come or it's about to. You might not sense this just yet, but you're being opened up. For some of you, you're being redirected. For others of you, it's like you're walking this path and it doesn't seem like it's getting anywhere. And suddenly this, like I said, something about the veil, the veil apparently must be thinning, very thin right now for everything that I'm receiving. But my third eye is like going bonkers right now with visuals. I've got one here, here, here. It's wild, but I'm seeing this this light portal. It's like this veil lifts, and the path forward is revealed. And you know it because the vibration matches you, and this is just a, yeah, I'm more, I guess. For some of you, this is union with your divine counterpart. Nevertheless, there is a divine connection, a soul connection. God, seriously, happy 10 of Cups. It's a 26, so it's an 8, the infinity symbol, and we've kind of got that going on here, with the numbers, around all the numbers. This is a 5, there is a shift, a beautiful, happy, joyful, positive, harmonious shift in a divine connection. Now, mind you, this could be twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever label you feel that you need to place upon this connection. This could be new connection with aspects of yourself, as I was saying there, where before I started choking. This could be connection with source, well, which is aspects of yourself, right? This feels like I said, do or die. It's an energy of things no longer stagnating. Yeah, done with that energy. Look at this on the bottom of the deck. Orphan is another 5, right? Yeah, 5. So something's already shifted. This is gone. This energy is leaving. Could come through a communication. Look at the 5s. We got 5, we got 15, we've got 50. For some of you, somebody is traveling toward you, could be traveling over water. they've got one thing on their mind and one thing only, and that is rejuvenating, regenerating the connection with you. So yesterday, I was sitting down to do Aries' reading, and I had this song come through. It didn't feel like it resonated for their reading. Let's see if it does for this reading, because I haven't had a lot of twin flame energy. There is another one I may have picked it up on. I can't remember. And obviously forgot to write it down here. But the song is Killing Me Softly by Roberta Flack, that version specifically. Right now I can't even tap into what the meaning of that song is. I'm hearing, I'm being shown, so I'm seeing like a pub, and there's a singer on stage, and then there is the ex-girlfriend, the ex-love in the audience, and neither of them know that either of them are there, right? And then the music starts playing, and she recognizes the storyline in the lyric, and it's her journey with this singer, this guy who's singing. And she just, before she even turns around, she's just listening to it, and it's bringing up all of these emotions, and she's like, oh, this is killing me, I thought I put this away. But it opens up, I'm hearing, opens up like a Pandora's box, that all of these emotions come flooding out of, all of these memories. And then she turns around and she sees who it is, and it is the love of her life. And yeah. So I don't know if that's gonna follow us through this, but there is a connection here nonetheless, Capricorn. Let's get to it. 17 minutes later, Mary Jo, we're finally getting into the tarot. If you're still here, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. When I have days like this, when the energy is like really flowing through me beautifully, I want to sit in it. So I might be long-winded. Well, my goodness, what wants to speak here? Yes, Four of Cups in the reverse. Something that was stagnant is no longer. The emotions and the energies are flowing. New cycle. A cycle that didn't get off the ground before, I feel is about to take off. That feels very past energy for me. For Capricorn. So let's keep going. The month of May. The energy of the month of May 2025. Yes. What did I say? I'm sorry. I gotta stop doing that. What did I say about having made a decision? It's like you were so in your head before. I'm also, hang on here. I'm getting so much here through for this. There's an element coming through about where maybe you may have found yourself just sitting and ruminating, not purposefully. It just, you found yourself there, that you couldn't get something off of your mind, and the way through that was to surrender and release to source, whatever that was. Could be a person, You know, if you're in twin flame journey, you know how the mind seems to always just be on the counterpart through like a lot of periods throughout the journey, right? It's not consistent, but until we learn to release and release the mind and allow the energies to flow freely and surrender. Yeah, until that we're just so trapped in those constant thoughts, right? There's something here about having put that down, and the decision to do that, the decision to surrender to however this comes in, whenever this comes in, however it looks, and focus on the self, focus on building and trusting, and trusting yourself, building your confidence here, building your coin, getting yourself um, stabilized in um, energetically, stabilized in your new light body, stabilized in um, your new environment. If you've recently moved, some of you may have, some of you are going to, or you're redecorating, you're revamping your space like I am. That's why you'll see my videos in many different places, and you still might moving forward, but the mural on the wall isn't finished yet, for the backdrop. So, but you get what I'm saying? So there was a decision to allow this to organically come to you, because what is yours will never pass you by. And this feels like something that has been going on for a long time, because when we ruminate about something, it's because it's something that we just can't get off our mind, that it just happened a long time ago, or just keeps happening, or similar situations. You know what I mean? It's not something new. This is something that's it's been a journey. So having made the decision to focus on yourself, because sitting and waiting for this new cycle wasn't getting you anywhere. It was getting you disappointment. It was breadcrumbing you. I'm hearing, giving you a little bit here and there, but not enough to, I don't know. But it was there. It's being offered, but we were too complacent where we were. Maybe we got too comfortable. She's asleep. We got too comfortable. I don't know, but then the decision was made. I'm gonna love me, and we're gonna see how that goes. Well, apparently it's going well, because there's about to be an exchange of energy, time, joy, love, happiness. There's, oh my gosh, it feels so yummy to sit in this energy. Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a new spark, a next level, focusing on the hummingbirds. They're very spiritual animals. I'm seeing also dragonflies. These might resonate for you. Hummingbirds, dragonflies, eagle and hawk. Next level energy. Just next level. That's why all those pictures and images of eagles were showing up yesterday. All right. What else? So you've made a decision, or you're about to. You're in a good place now, Capricorn. Talk to me, Spirit, about what's next. We know some are, well, at least all of us are experience a stronger connection with ourselves, with our divinity, with Source. Um, but there are some Capricorns that will experience the divine counterpart coming in. And I heard once and for all. So there are somebody's out there thinking that, and maybe it's them. I'm hearing, yeah, Hangman. Look at that enlightenment. Look at the peace. I mean, let me tell you, this body used to be able to do this pose, and I can't do it anymore. We're gonna work toward that though. But I know from experience, and if you know yoga, it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of knowing your body, being able to speak to all your muscles, your joints, your spine. If you're doing yoga and you're not connected like that, maybe you're doing it wrong. I don't know. But being in this position, number one, brings all the blood to the brain, and it feeds it. There's an opening because it's being fed the nourishment that it needs, and then so many things, emotions are clearer, thoughts are clearer, visions are clearer. Confirmation with the crows outside my window. Oh, that's a shit ton, but let's take them. I like that word, shit ton. Let's put them in order as they came out. All right. Where you at? Five of Wands. Hold, please. There you are, Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Eight of Cups. Four of Wands. I'm telling you, Capricorn, there is someone coming toward you for a union. Celebrate it. Allow yourself to feel it. You cannot. Traveling very quickly, nonetheless. It's like they can't get there quick enough. This could be you. If it's the other way around, you could be traveling towards someone's home, and there's some good news that's going to be shared. There's some good energy, some sparks that are going to fly, and it's beautiful and it's exuberant. It's freeing and liberating. So a conversation is had. Capricorn, I do want to take a look at this Five of Wands, because that's kind of like the thorn here. Everything else is beautiful, but this conflict, because you're not even showing any inner conflict here. You're very zen, very peaceful, very focused, and tapped into the earth because you're touching the ground and you're out in nature. This doesn't fit. This is coming through as just getting somewhere quickly, very focused on getting somewhere quickly. This isn't anger. This isn't a radical. This isn't. How was that word? Not erratical. Erratic energy. It's very focused, laser focused, determined energy. You were the person. If this is you going to somebody, or the person coming to you, has got to move away move away from another situation, maybe moving homes, moving out of a home, um, out of a connection, and you know what, well, so maybe this is going on and you don't even realize it because you're just in your good zone here. Let me ask a little more on that Five of Wands. Why is this here? Because Capricorn just feels like she's cool. He or she is cool. I'm not chasing. I'm not waiting. I'm just doing me. And I can feel this energy coming toward me. I can feel myself manifesting this, alchemizing this with every. Hold, please. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I don't even know if I've got everything back to where it was, but what was I saying? Something about alchemizing. You can feel that. Oh my God, there's more here. Let's just pick. That goes here. Okay, this goes here. Yeah, you can feel. You know that this is what you're drawing into, and you're just good, just doing you, and then there are energies around you. I don't feel like this is internal, but let's get this another shuffle. And there, a lot turned up, so I wasn't going to take all of them. If there was only a couple of cards that fell on the floor that showed their face, I would have taken them, but it was most of the deck. So, Five of Wands. If you're still here, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ace of Cups. Oh, what is that? It's an you know, Capricorn, if you've been on this journey for a hot minute, you know that when your energy, your frequency rises, when your light gets brighter, when twin flames get closer to physical manifestation of union, when they're in inner union, you know already that it'll bring out the grumpies, the meanies, the bitches, the negative Nellies, the Debbie Downers, the you get my drift, right? It will bring out all the nasties, and they will try and try and try to dim your light. They will try to keep this Ace of Cups from manifesting. But it's because it just won't. I can't even hold this up. They don't have a leg to stand on. Ooh, I like that. There's a lot. They don't have a leg to stand on. This is more powerful than any of this. Okay? Whether that's internally or externally. When you choose love over fear, which you are with the Lovers here, you trump all of this negative Nelly stuff. I'm not saying you're untouchable, okay? It's actually, because of that, you need to make sure your spiritual armor is shined up, polished up, in place, steady, strong, able to withstand any of the knocks it's going to take. Just shore up your protection. Protect your energy, protect your space, protect your connection. You got it. You know what I mean, right? Final messages for May here with the tarot. So do or die. It's time. This is kind of like, this is how this guy is feeling. to me. It's like I'm going toward Capricorn, and that's a end of discussion. There's no more to say here. I'm going. I've made up my mind. It's time. I know the way. Very determined, very confident, driven. Boy, I got that through for somebody. I love having these deja vus. I think it was a couple weeks ago, actually, maybe the Divine Masculine reading. They were driven. I think that might have even been part of a title somewhere. Yeah, definitely. New emotional experience coming in. Page of Cups. I love this depiction of the two of Swords, because that says to me you're laser focused and you're hyper tuned in. You're going to hit your target. No doubt about it. This is not a crossroads. You know exactly where you're aiming. You don't need to see where you're going. You can feel it. And you're determined. You're as determined as this energy coming toward you. I'm being asked to say, just make sure you don't crash and burn. I think you get my drift there. I think it could be very fast, very heady, very hot and heavy for some. Yeah, okay. It is time. It's do or die. But yeah, don't crash and burn. That's a little side note for me to put there. All right, final messages. If you're still here, thank you, thank you, thank you again. If this resonates, you know how to find me. Emails in the description box below. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. Hey. So, I appreciate all the new subscribers. And thank you for interacting in the comments. All right, why do I feel like I'm shuffling backwards? No, I don't shuffle with that hand. That's another thing I've noticed. I've been eating with the opposite hand that I normally eat with, and cutting food with the opposite hand. I went out to lunch yesterday and I couldn't even stop myself from doing it. So it's like it was something that the mind, the body needed to do, because it's like, I don't know, maybe resetting something, recalibrating something, rebalancing something, or balancing it for the first time, you know what I mean? Apparently the cards do. They fell right at that moment. Well, adventure and action. Look at the colors. Very similar colors. Both unicorns, not stationary. Definitely things moving through, moving forward. A lot of momentum. A lot of energy. Cosmic energy, spiritual energy is helping this. The universe is moving this situation forward very quickly. And let's just, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Like I said, some of you definitely may be moving homes. I think I said that here. If not, I've said it with somewhere else. But this is the first video I'm recording today, so I don't know where that's coming from. But action. Now is the perfect time to act. Do or die. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Seriously, you can't make this up. Capricorn, man, this is your time. I can feel it for me, and we are all going places. I'm happy to have you along my journey with me. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. As always, I love you guys so much. I will see you next time. Yeah. See ya. Bye.